Alright, for this episode I once again warped back to the first little camp that we established here by the river, but now our goal is going to be to follow the river to the east to the last remaining camp we can establish and the several more story-related quests in the neighborhood that we can approach, because up here all we were really doing is wiping out the Hakkon and closing rifts, which is all combat, but I'd like to do some story now, potentially, and meet some new NPCs. I'll pick up that rift later. We'll definitely finish the zone before we're definitely going to not leave the zone until everything's finished, but I don't feel like hunting another rift right now. Especially since they're probably just going to throw more in front of me on the way here. What am I approaching? Is there even more Hakkon? Let's maybe check this cave. Nope, am I in combat already? No, guys. Guys, disengage. Can I go anywhere else? Fuck, I really can't. Alright, I guess we're gonna have another big nasty fight against a bunch of guys on the way there. Because everything in the face of the planet is gonna be in my way. I was kinda hoping we could just make our way towards the quest area without having to fight everything on the way. But this river, just like every other part of this river, it's completely packed with antagonists. Yeah, Hakkon spellbinders are right in front of us. More or less just have to go for it. Let's go ahead and have the whole party target the spellbinder, since they can they have the ability to repeatedly buff up our opponents and just make them harder to kill with all of their effects. So I'm doing all the taunts I really have under my disposal just to get this character focused on me if I can. I would like to make them stop. Whoa! Did I just die? What? That was a weird moment. I died but also instantly came back to life. I'm continually not entirely sure what's happening on my screen as I play this DLC. Often as a result of things that seem a lot like glitches to me. Alright, Spellbinder's on our team because he's been killed and abused by a necromancer. Wow, the AI is really on point with the reviving allies whenever they go down. So I think I've seen multiple party members already go down from all these sudden spikes of damage. Let's have everyone focus on this specific bowman, since they seem to be particularly good at causing me problems. I'll pop my special ability, try to get them focused on me, and make my character next to invincible. That was good timing, because that rogue teleported right in behind me and tried to do some critical backstab damage, probably from stealth. So the fact that I happened to become invincible at that exact moment probably saved my life. That's a good situation to be in. And yeah, Blackwell basically died like 7 times during this fight. Oh, it's still going on. I thought we were done. I didn't even notice this guy. Taking him out. He's out. Is that the fight over? Go ahead and pop my heal over time. We really do burn through all of our potions just like that. And for what? It doesn't even keep us alive. The difficulty went nuts. I don't have a strategy either. Like on other difficulties, I'm trying to think. Like when we're on nightmare difficulty earlier in the campaign, it was often quite hard. But I often also is that an enemy right there? What is that? Oh, it's an Inquisition mage. Okay, I was like, what's going on over here? Earlier in the game, we were on nightmare and having plenty of difficulties, but that was also it was more tactical and more. It was a cleaner encounter. Now the fights are full of rogues and mages that teleport and all these crazy moves, and I don't know. Maybe it's just an inexperience. Maybe I'm just out of practice because it's been so long since I last had to play because this DLC took ages to come out. Or maybe it's just the difficulty curve being weird, but I don't remember having everyone die so abruptly previously. So it's a little hard to strategize when everyone's just falling over dead every time they fight something. We'll see how it goes. By the way, the reason why this DLC took so long to come out, or why it took me so long to cover it, is because they made it exclusive to Xbox One for a while. For some reason. I don't know why I don't know what the point is of making exclusive DLC if you don't announce it in advance, because I never heard anything about it being exclusive till it came out. And it's like it's not really a marketing deal at that point then if no one knows about it, right? Like, no one's going to be like, I already beat Dragon Age Inquisition and invested hundreds of hours into it, but I guess I'm going to go buy the other console and the game again just so I can play the DLC early. Like, no one's going to do that. So I don't know what the point of exclusive... I don't know what the point of a timed exclusive DLC is. Timed exclusives on games make sense to me, because it's like, oh yeah, they want people to buy the game on that console, so they make it a timed exclusive. But once it's a timed exclusive for DLC, it's like, well, they already have the game, so like, that's it. You can't get them to they're not going to rebuy the console and game just to play the DLC. Really, they're called Gurguts. Oh, there's a town over there, or at least there's a building over there. And there's my camp right there. So it looks like I have to fight my way through. Hey, buddy, look at me, using all my abilities that make you look straight at me, making a big old messy old face, spamming all my guard gaining abilities and taunts to try to get you to pay attention to me. And the moment you start doing actual damage to me, because right now he's getting weaker by the second, if he does any actual damage to me, I'll just become invincible. He's not hurting me at all. Wow. I used every single taunt type ability available to me, and he did not aggro. Alright, set up camp. This will kill my guard, but it'll also give our potions back, so, you know, mixed results there. That is a bummer, losing your guard, because that means that in this situation where people are taking really rapid damage, characters like my tanks that need to build guard over time are going to probably blast potions right at the beginning of the first fight when they're trying to get some guard. So what's back here? That's a rift. I'll avoid that. I'll avoid rifts for now, just because we've spent enough time with those. What's that quest say again? Worthy of publication. Kenrick's research assistant Colette left to survey Tevinter ruins. Her findings could offer historical insight into the basin's past. Find Colette. Well, that should be easy. She's right over... Oh, there's a cliff. She's right over here, eventually. It's got to wrap around here. The rifts look really like spider webs, don't they? Like, not the nice, clean spider webs, but like weird, like... trapper spiders, like the ones that make weird little nightmare like web cyclones. Can I get down here without killing myself in the process? Because that'd be a priority. Oh, this looks like sort of a more gradual way down. Oh yeah, here's a walkway. Swamp Kuldsdoten.
How can it be so dark?
Mostly magic, I'm sure. Just assume everything's magic. It's easier than trying to answer all the questions. Alright, she's supposed to be right around... Oh, she's fighting something. Alright, we should get down there.
Over there. She'll be overwhelmed.
Yeah, it'd be awkward if she died, because then we probably don't get to finish the quest. Oh, she's taking damage, too. Everyone look at me! Everyone look at me! How do I make her look... How do I make them fight me instead of her? Come on. Come on. Just doing every move I have access to. I'm trying to make this person... Where'd she go? Is she dead yet? Oh, I'm paralyzed. That's not good. Just trying to spam abilities that can knock people over and encumber them and just make them stop hitting her for a moment. Hey, dude, you're all alone now, Mr. Lurker. That means it's time for your funeral. Sorry. Your whole family is dead, so there's no one left to cover the expenses. Is that morbid? Alright, lady. You alive? You feeling alright?
Still standing. That's... Oh. Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you. I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant. I was hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
If I've said something wrong...
I'm sorry. That's usually asked with skepticism. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avvar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Stay safe.
I will.
So I need to either find the Tevinter ruins on my own, or get a map so they can show me. Let's see, does the or does she just mean this map? Landmarks, in exile of our allies. What yet lingers? Oh, there's Tevinter ruins, worthy of publication. All right. So I just need to head roughly to the north-ish. Is it outside of this swamp? Let's go ahead and check in on this. Oh, right, the corpses. Didn't loot them all yet. There we go. I'll at least check in on the landmark that's right over here before we continue towards my goal, which I assume is going to be continuing through this swamp. Bloodstained Shrine. We took steps to avoid the Hakkonites and stayed out of their way for the most part. It would have gone uneventfully had Price's inexperience not caused him to leave visible prints in the dirt. The jaws of Hakkon used them to track us, and even Falker cannot throw them off the trail. Persistent bastards. We ended up hiding amidst the moldy corpses and sun-bleached bones that littered the ground around the strange shrine. It was carved of stone and capped with what looked like a dragon skull. Thankfully, when the Hakkonites traced us to the shrine, the sight of it made them stop short. They whispered amongst themselves, and their leaders seemed to make a small bow of obstinance to the skull. They then abandoned the chase. We still don't know what it was about that shrine that made the Hakkonites balk. Perhaps we don't want to know. Report sent to Scout Harding. To Scout Harding, not from Scout Harding. Okay. So she didn't write that, but it was someone that works for her. So apparently they won't approach this shrine.
Corypheus, one of yours, isn't he?
One of mine? Like a pet? Like a giant darkspawn hamster with aspirations of godhood? Dorian, why can't you look after your little friends? Corypheus peed on the carpet again. In this analogy, the carpet is Haven.
Is he or is he not a Tevinter Magister?
Meaning the source of everything bad and evil in the world? They are the same, yes?
Certainly feels that way at times.
Well, he's dead now, so we don't have to worry about that. All this bickering between characters. Definitely a good excuse to mix people up. I guess that'll be one effect of these DLCs, whenever, as long as Solus remains not in a playable character, is that he was basically in my party the entire game, so just the simple fact that he's been removed and forces me to use other characters that may have not had a lot of time to talk to each other. I look forward to the banter. I still haven't looked up any videos that show you all the banter I've missed, so it's all still new to me, which I'm happy to have. Let's just try not to aggro those. As far as I can tell, the best path through the swamp seems to be ones that don't involve fighting 100 Hakkonites along the way. Disengage if we're currently fighting, guys. I don't want you to fight the Hakkonites. I'm trying to just get out of their range. So yeah, those mobs, they take a while to take down and they deal some serious damage. I'll just rely on quests for experience boosts. We're coming out the other side of the swamp now. So the bog. Are we any closer to our goal? What's this look like on the map exactly? Oh, we're getting close. There's clearly a wall there. The question is whether this is going to take me there or if I have to walk around the other direction. It might almost be faster to use this other camp that I have, but if that was so, then she probably wouldn't be in the swamp in the first place. So I assume the path is up here. Maybe it's on top of these rocks. Yep. Come on. I can almost walk on this. Yeah, this is clearly the intended path. No, it's not. Oh, nope, no. Alright, that's a big cliff face. Am I totally on the wrong track here? There's a broken bridge. Oh yeah, that's the river I was at when I walked in here in the first place. So, okay. I'm gonna assume the bog is part of the path to getting there because she was in the bog in the first place. So I guess this ramp was just another way I could have walked in as I was approaching the quest. Which makes sense. It's at the end of the river, and it's along the path that I already had access to. So I'm going to try hugging this left wall, and hopefully we'll find another way back up that takes us into this weird keep-looking area, the ruins of Tevinter. So, is that a little bridge? Anything to note around here? No, doesn't seem like it. These kinds of structures often have something at them. Oh, there's more structures down here. Any bad guys around? Lots of freaky looking vines and trees. It's a little reminiscent of the end of Sonic Boom in a way that I wish it wasn't. That's making me think of that game. Recover artifact. That's going to be a bad idea, isn't it? Let's do it.
Delightful. The jaws of Hakkon are using these bones in a warding spell.
Could be blood magic. Let's look for any more skulls.
So there's a 5-part quest for grabbing skulls from the area. Does it show up on my map? It remains to be seen. The jaws of Hakkon have used human bones in some sort of magic ritual. Learning more about this magic could offer insight into their intent. Recover enchanted skulls. How do I even look for them, though? They could be anywhere in this huge area, right? Should I
Barwood, a parasitic tree that grows through the body of its host. Useful in alchemy, makes terrible furniture.
What's so terrible about it?
Barbwood doesn't die, it goes dormant. Spill 1 drop of water on it and it sprouts, and infests your other furniture. I knew a comte in Montsimard who had it take over his dining room. The Circle cleared the infestation free of charge.
That's an interesting idea. Pour some water on this furniture and it turns back into trees. I'll go ahead and just start doing this quest. Might as well look for these rituals in the area. Since I'm right here. A little bit of continuity there. There's some sort of item over here. Is it a ritual related, or is it just something I can pick up? That looks like a ritual piece. Come on. Nope. Ah, crap. Hit. Nope. Get on top of the root. Get on top of the root. Please. Just what I was hoping for in Dragon Age. More platforming. Alright, is this a ritual thing or just something I can pick up? What the fuck? It's inside the tree. I'm just gonna assume that that's a material I could have picked up, but it's weirdly glitched or something. Let's see. There's a torch over here, but no new ritual stuff. Oh. Energized. Looks like there's gonna be an opportunity for a rune around here. Oh yeah, right. Don't want to. When I enter combat, they'll. Oh, there's something over here. Barred from the other side. Okay. Still looking for ritual-related stuff. While hopefully not fighting 100 Hakkon in the area. What's that? That's more. Is that the barbed wood? Let's try to get a closer look at this one. Oh, nope, that's an artifact. Alright, good. It's a good thing I came up here. Oh, there it is. Felandaris. That's the weird thing that was inside the tree where I couldn't reach it. Alright, so that's 2 out of 5 skulls. So just look for sources of light. Possibly in high spots. There's another one. How do I get to that one? Oh, that's a lot of Hakkon. Oh, there's 2 parties of them. I definitely don't want to aggro them both at once. That'd be bad. Let's see. I'm gonna say bubble the party. Probably gonna have to make a mess of these guys. But we'll hopefully be able to take them out without aggroing the second group. Let's go ahead and do what I can do to make a mess over here. We'll throw a nice fire grenade into the middle of that group. Dorian can throw a confusion grenade if I can. I can't see anything. Shit. Dorian, get a better line of sight. Throw a confusion grenade in there so they attack each other. Hopefully. Switch to Vasti to make a mess of everybody. Howdy, y'all. Just trying to. Oh, their archer ran away. He's somewhere. Oh. Nope. Nope. No, I don't want to get hit in the face anymore. Stop. Oh, please don't aggro the other group. Gotta shield bash that shield down. And of course he's immediately covered in bubble. Okay, let's not focus so much on this guy because he takes an eternity to kill. party should focus on the archers. Is the rogue visible anywhere? The rogue's either dead or invisible right now. This one has slightly less hit points. We'll focus on this guy. Hey, Bowman. Fuck you. Fuck you. Look at me, Bowman. Focus on me. Where are you going? Where are you going? Getting stuck on geometry a little bit trying to chase you. Take a seat. Oh my god. Well, he died from falling damage. Sent him flying. Guys, don't die. At least I can revive you when you die. Oh fuck, is that 2 hammer guys? I'm pretty sure that means that we aggroed the second one then. Let's see. Oh crap, I'm dying, aren't I? That's bad for a number of reasons. Okay, so we'll use a revive potion. If only I could fucking see them properly. Where are they? Which one? Is that Dorian over there, I think? There we go, I found him. Alright, quick self-heal. Get that heal over time busy. Actually, probably just want to go full heal. Hey, Black... Oh, God, I died anyway? Wasn't I trying to use a potion? Did I just use a potion and then die anyway while using the potion? That's severe. Does someone have revive ready? Vivian does, but she's in a bad position right now. The best I can do is try to... Oh, God, she went down immediately. That's bad for a number of reasons. Fuck these fucking... Vasty, come on, please. Yes. Vasty. Quickly now. Quickly now. Just gonna throw a nice revive potion over at Vivian. Ah. That damage is so comically high. Holy shit. So the thing that happened there was basically exactly what I thought would happen, which is that I was more or less handling the first party, but we got another hammer guy and 2 more archers, which indicates that the neighboring party aggroed on us, and we got overwhelmed by fighting 2 groups of Hakkon warriors at once. And as is often the case, when you reload, when you hit continue to reload a save, bad guys just kind of vanish. So I just kind of walked up and grabbed the skull. That's totally an exploit you could use. I've never done it. I don't really plan on using it, but yeah, if you just want to clear an area of enemies, you could save near them before starting the fight, and then reload your save, and I'm pretty sure when you continue, they would just kind of go away. Alright, I just need to find more ritual materials around here. Taking a look around the fringe of the area, but that's going to leave the area, so it's probably not going to be there. Not getting a lot of feedback, though. Was I just floating? That's a floating area. You can float there. Can I float over here, too? Kind of. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. Is it going to be possible to get down without hurting myself? Yep. Looking for ritual materials. Come on, game. Where you hiding them? Oh, there's one. I see it. I see one in the distance over here. Just going to drop on down. Alright, 1 to go. It's definitely a big area to check. And they've already established that they can be on tops of trees, which really opens the range up for places to search. Or on tops of roots, anyway. No bad guys around here. They just all disappeared after they killed me once. It's like, well, this sector is clear. I guess we'll just leave. Where's the last one? Oh. I think I see the last one under the tree over there. Or is that the one I just grabbed? Oh, that might be the one I just grabbed. I'm not sure. Nope, it's not. Yeah.
I think that's the last of the bones. What were the jaws of Hakkon doing with this magic? Perhaps the Avvar in Stonebear Hold can tell us.
So we need to go to the Avvar camp we haven't visited yet if we want to check into that. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to continue along my path of trying to enter this Tevinter ruin that's supposed to be around here. Do I get there via this cave? But that cave doesn't open from here. Huh. I might actually be supposed to approach this place from that camp over there. So yeah, maybe I will approach this new area, the Avvar allies, since I have reason to contact them now for multiple reasons. We already had the goal of entering that location, but now I also want to talk to them about this, I want to talk to them about these weird relics I've found here. the artifacts.
I'm shocked I've never seen this plant before. It's so melodramatic, half the magisterium should be growing it.
I need to talk to them about the relics we found, and I need to talk to them about the exile we found out in a weird random place. I wonder if that's a quest that was supposed to be kind of a secret, or if there was actually going to be, like, if they were going to send you to talk to her at some point, maybe. Because I might have just stumbled on a weird thing in the corner of the map that's totally going to come up later. Come on. So a little further. Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a travel, so let's go ahead and summon our horse, who is totally reliable and definitely fun to use. Where is he? There he is. It is a very poorly kept secret. It's just a blatant fact that in every game, basically, I just don't like the horses. In Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, Witcher, like every single game, like the moment they give you a horse, it's just like, well, this control's worse. This is awkward, but it gives me a speed boost. Hopefully it's worth it. Is this, this should be where we find our allies, right down here. Are you guys friendly? Don't mind the horrifying dragon creature that's running straight at you. Stone Bear Hold. Alright. I'll admit the horse works perfectly well when you're running down a few quick hallways like that. And a fast travel location so I can get here easy.
Your climbers seem tired, thanks, okay? Or hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakkon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Pav, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Tear his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
Looks like we had a direct... Are they negotiating or competing between the local camp and the Jaws of Hakkon? So this might be our first chance to actually talk to one of them up close. This one on the left seems to be one of the leaders of the group we're fighting against.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Bear hold. You have guest welcome here. Few of our people have ever seen a Qunari. It is pleasing not to have to look down while we talk. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We have come on a mission. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
Those tests only prove who is faster or stronger, not who is right.
Are your lowland trials perfect? Can the wealthy or quick-witted not succeed even when their claim is weak? As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
I'd like to hear more about Stone Bear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
What do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrofson lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
I'll speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
Ooh, we can actually increase our approval here. Oh, and we have an operation to check out. Maybe I'll do just that. Alright, so, Avvar allies quest completed. Now I can apparently try to get favor with them. An exile, that's something else. Does the quest about making them like me show up on the map? I don't think it does. We'll look at our quest log specifically. Do I have to do it from here? Journal, there we go. Remains to be seen. Rifts in the basin worthy of... No. Well, yeah, lingers. Guest of the hold. That's the one I already had selected. I'm an idiot. Though guest status has been granted, it will take some effort for the Stone Bear hold to view the Inquisition as a trusted friend. I need to impress them. Maybe this exile quest will be the next step. So I talked to her about that? Oh, she has her own quest, apparently.
Inquisitor?
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janusdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
What would change the weather?
Among the Avvar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
You have members of the hold searching for Storvacker.
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
I don't like how that was reacted to.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, I do not know whether your people have gods, or if they can be stolen, but it is not good. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avvar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avvar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avvar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stone Bear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Well, turns out when someone just casually attacks people in the streets, well, not streets, but just out in the open all the time, you end up making some enemies. Alright, we made some important progress learning about the area. We have people to become favored with, and we have a number of new quests to check out. We're going to be here for a little while. Thane Svara Sunhair. This appears to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple, and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you be brave enough to... Or Elysians, if you be brave enough... Merchants of Arlay, if... To those who wish to trade with Stone Bearhold, you should know me. I am Thane Svara Sunhair... I am Thane Svara Janesdot, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle tears, many... Though my blade has tasted blood, many... Though I have fought many battles, I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that would have tasted Hakkon's winter. We have furs and leathers that would make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple, plus weapons... We have excellent furs and leathers, and weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Cheat us, and your blood will... Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for all. Thane Svar Sunhair. This is a fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth, I just wrote that instead of saying it. The stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. The rest of the letter is a series of angry sketches and axes. So someone was trying to they're trying to bring in trade, but they were doing so by trying to write out over and over again, just like, how do I phrase this to get people to come here? And they're like trying not to use local dialogue, but like more open and usable, more universal language for the people from outside this area. It's interesting how big everyone... Wow, yeah. They are like as big as I am. Actually, are they even any bigger? I guess they are a little taller than the normal humans, I think. Maybe not? I'm a little hard to tell. Oh well. So, thanks for watching, guys, like always. I'll see you next time as we check out the various quests to do in the area. I think as soon as we came here, things have really opened up.